In this video, I'm going through some of the 3D printers you can buy right now, or the ones that are going to be available in the fall of 2020. Some of them are FDM 3D printers and some of them are resin 3D printers. Right here on Zachary 3D Prints. Coming up. Hello, I'm Zachary and this channel is about 3D printing with tips, tricks, tutorials, how to review news, anything 3D printing or 3D printer related you can find right here on this channel. If you're new here and not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and hit the notifications button to get the latest videos right in your YouTube alerts. And thanks for being here. Yes, I did a similar video like this before. In June of 2020, I released a video Best 3D Printers to Buy in 2020. Because of the 3D printer manufacturers are not standing still and releasing every month a new 3D printer, I have a new list with 7 3D printers within the FDM or resin 3D printing. The prices are between the 140 and the 400 US dollars, so within everybody's budget. If you're new to 3D printing and you want to start with 3D printing because of the temperatures outside are not that great and you have to stay inside, then this is a great opportunity to start with 3D printing or FDM 3D printing or resin 3D printing. I will put in the end card, I will put a video which techniques there are for 3D printing. And before I'm going through the list, just a little disclaimer. All information I'm sharing in this video are from the 3D printer manufacturers or from Amazon.com. I don't have those printers, but if I would have the opportunity to get them or to buy them, I would certainly like to get them. Let's continue with the list. At number 1 of this list, 140 US dollars, the Anycubic MegaS, a FDM 3D printer. This FDM 3D printer is easy to assemble. It has a dual geared extrusion, which means that the filament runs smoothly through the bowling tube and prints with more accuracy. It has also a power resume and it has a dual screw rod design. So for your Z-axis, you have on both sides a lead screw that pushes your gantry up and down over the Z-axis. This 3D printer has a printing volume of 220 times 220 times 250 millimeters. The nozzle diameter is 0.4 millimeters. The temperatures of the printer can go up to 255 degrees Celsius. With those temperatures, you can print PLA, PTEG, TPU and HIPs. The size of this printer, or the machine size of this printer, is 504 times 396 times 607 millimeters. The weight of this 3D printer is 6.4 kilograms. Further, the extras of this 3D printer within the menu of this 3D printer is a easy leveling. Then the price, as mentioned, 140 US dollars. At number 2, the Anycubic Photon Mono. This is a brand new resin 3D printer for 209 US dollars. But what do you get? This brand new resin 3D printer has a 6-inch 2K monochrome LCD screen. It has a quick FEP replacement and it has a fast printing speed, a high quality Z-axis. What is the building volume of this resin 3D printer? This is, by the way, a SLA LCD-based resin 3D printer. It has a building volume of 130 times 80 times 165 millimeters. The XY resolution is 0.051 millimeters. The screen is 2560 times 1620 or 2K resolution. For the Z-axis, it has a resolution of 0.01 millimeters. If you remove the top cover for doing something with your resin 3D printer, the printer stops printing. So for $209 US, the Anycubic Photon Mono. Up to the next one. It's a FDM 3D printer from Creality, the Ender3 version 2. It's an upgraded version of Creality's Ender3 Pro. Some new features: a 32-bit mainboard with the TMC2208 stepper drivers, which means that during print you don't hear the printer that much. Only the fans are running in the background to cool down your 3D printer and also the part that you are printing. Further, the screen has a brand new user interface. It's a touchscreen, so it is easy to use. Also, for the X-axis and for the Y-axis you have belt tensioners. This 3D printer comes standard with a glass bed. It has a printing volume of 220 x 220 x 250 millimeters. The filaments you can print with this 3D printer: PLA, TPU and PTEG. The layer height 0.1 till 0.4 millimeters. And also the temperature of the hotbed is until the 100 degrees Celsius. For the price of $269 US, you can buy this 3D printer on the site of Creality 3D. Link in the description of this video. The next one is brand new or announced by Creality, the LD002H resin 3D printer. In this series you have different kind of resin 3D printers, but this one is brand new and I saw it today during a reveal and first test print on the live stream of Creality. This is a resin 3D printer with a price tag of $249 US. At this moment it's sold out, but I don't know in which kind of country you are living, but check if it is available for you as well. And like I mentioned in the beginning, these printers you can buy in fall of 2020. This resin 3D printer of Creality uses the same technique as Anycubic does. It is a LCD based SLA resin 3D printer. It has a building volume of 130 x 82 x 160 millimeters. It is also very fast with printing, between the 1 till 4 seconds per layer. It uses a 2K resolution LCD screen with a resolution of 2560 x 1620. It has a printing accuracy in the Z height of 0.05 millimeters. For the Z axis, this resin 3D printer of Creality uses a lead screw to push the Z axis up and down during printing. For this resin 3D printer, $249 US. I'll put the link in the description of this video. And the next 3D printer, it's a FDM 3D printer of Anycubic, the Mega S. This is a FDM 3D printer with a price tag by Anycubic of $239 US and by Amazon.com $269 US. For the price, what do you get? It's an easy to assemble 3D printer. It means that within a small amount of time, this 3D printer can be built up very fast. It has a glass bed printing platform. It has a filament run out sensor, but also when your filament is breaking, it detects and it stops with printing. Further, this 3D printer has a power outage resume function. The printing volume of this 3D printer is 210 x 210 x 205 millimeters. The position accuracy is for the X and Y axis 0.0125 millimeters, and for the z-axis is even better, 0.002 millimeters. Supported print materials: PLA, ABS, PETG and TPU. On the right side you have a suspended filament spool holder. The price, like mentioned, is for the Anycubic side $239 and for the Amazon link it's $269. And then the next 3D printer, a FDM 3D printer from BigQ, the B1. This is one of my favorite 3D printers because of the color scheme that BigQ or Big3Tech used. This is a 3D printer with a price tag of $267.50. What a weird price, but that is the price. Well, what are the special things about this 3D printer other than the purple black color scheme? If you are familiar with the 3D printer parts of Big3Tech or BigQ, you can be assured that the electronics of this 3D printer are very great. It has a full color LCD touchscreen and also a 32-bit mainboard from Big3Tech. The printing size of this 3D printer 235 x 235 x 270 millimeters. And you can print with this 3D printer PLA, ABS and PETG with it. The accuracy of this 3D printer is 0.1 millimeter. The maximum printing speed of this 3D printer is 100 millimeters per second. The leveling, however, is manual. As I mentioned in an earlier video, you can add a BL touch to this 3D printer. The main board within this 3D printer is the Big3Tech SKR version 1.4. And also because of the 32-bit board, this printer is silent during printing because of the TMC 2208 stepper drivers. Further, it has a filament run out sensor and also the power outage. By the way, this 3D printer uses a USB Type-C connector to connect the main board or the base of the 3D printer with the extruder that is going over the gantry. And you are going to print on something like BigQ is calling the SSS platform. It's a spring steel sheet where you're printing on with PEI coating. The price $267.50. And then the last 3D printer within this list, Creality's CR6 SE. This is a brand new 3D printer with a price tag of $399. This 3D printer comes with an ABL, a auto bed leveling system for leveling free operation. Also, this is a 3D printer with a printing volume of 235 x 235 x 250 millimeters. The nozzle diameter is 0.4 millimeters. And you can print something like PLA, PETG, ABS, TPU and wood with this. The nozzle temperature of this 3D printer goes until the 260 degrees Celsius and the hotbed temperature till the 110 degrees. This 3D printer is easy to assemble and within a short amount of time. Also good to mention that this 3D printer comes with a filament run out sensor and also a power outage sensor. This 3D printer, like mentioned, $399. Link in the description of this video. So before I'm going to wrap up this video, I just want to say I released something brand new on this channel. You can buy merch. These merch are going to support this channel so that I'm able to buy new stuff to keep my channel going. Like t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, face masks, maybe other things. Check the 2 links below in the description of this video. Thank you. So to wrap up this video, these 3D printers are amazing. resin 3D printers and FDM 3D printers. The prices are not that expensive. Within a very acceptable price range, you can start with 3D printing or buying a new 3D printer to add to your collections. And some of these 3D printers have some great features. Check the links in the description of this video. Some of them are affiliate links which also support this channel as well. This video is supported by these Patreon supporters, Tony and Shannon. Thank you for your support. You can also join by supporting this channel. Check the link in the description of this video. If you made it this far in this video, thank you. You are amazing. On the end card, there are some recommended videos worth watching. Please like this video, share this video with other people, and I will see you next time. And hey, let's make some fun with 3D printing. Zachary 3D Prints. Bye bye.